Before I came to this placement, I really did feel nervous. I felt overwhelmed almost by the sort of thought of what I would be doing. On the first day we arrived and I was sort of greeted by my placement supervisor, and he was really friendly and he really made me feel settled in, and ever since then I've sort of just walked in as if it's my second home, really. The contrast in jobs whilst we're here is actually phenomenal. We go from filming a surgery 1 minute to filming in a library the next minute. It's sort of like it's like going from a racetrack to an old people's home in terms of walking speed. You do have to be aware it's not just the patients and, you know, your own sort of camera techniques, it's also your mannerisms and how you interact with people, and you've just got to always be aware that you're not just speaking to other students or other teachers, you're speaking to professionals in the medical field, and some of them save lives for a living, so you've got to really remember that when you're talking to them. People are always being told that it's a very sort of hard industry to get into, so I think it's that sort of preconception that you get of people where you think, oh, they're going to be mean and they're going to think that they know everything, and that's why I've enjoyed this placement so much, because my supervisor has been not too many years older than myself, so we've been able to sort of, you know, chat occasionally about the things that we do together, and I think that's really helped sort of get a bond almost.
The partnership was interesting to me because the university did a lot for me, so I kind of wanted to give something back. So as I contacted the university, they were really keen to set something up, and it's been both beneficial for the students and for us in the PR team. They're coming in and giving us an extra pair of hands. They're coming in helping out in a really busy time for us, and they're also developing their own skills from that as well, so it's almost a win-win situation for both sides.
I was attracted to this placement because it was something completely different. It's a completely different environment to what I've worked in before, so I thought I'd get a taste for it and see what it's like working in a hospital, where obviously you have to be very careful of everything around you and consider things like patient confidentiality and things like that. I think this placement gives me a lot of transferable skills in that it shows just generally how considerate you have to be of your subject and being careful of what's around you. Before I started the placement, I was a bit anxious. I didn't quite know what to expect. Obviously, a hospital, you can never really imagine what it's like actually being in like the theatres when things are going on. So being landed on it in the second day was quite surreal, but when I got here and got into it, it was actually really exciting and interesting, so I've really enjoyed it so far.
I think the most valuable thing about the placement for me is getting the experience and working in a real world environment. Like working in a real job is very different to working at university and studying at university. It really benefits you to experience that and to work in a real team. I'd definitely recommend to future students to go on a placement and take advantage of as many placements as they can, because it gives you a bit more insight as to what you want to do after graduating, and if you get a taste of doing different bits and learning different skills, it kind of prepares you to what you want to do. It's been really fun. It's been really busy, and I like being kept busy, so it's been really fun, really exciting, and doing lots of different things every day.